Hey everyone, we're going to use implicit differentiation to find an equation of the tangent line to the curve at point -3 square root of 3 comma 1. And this is our equation. So let's go ahead and start differentiating. For this first term, you have 2/3 x to the -1/3. And this was, we took the derivative of x with respect to x. Plus, and now let's do our y. It's the same, but with the y. And this is derivative times derivative of y with respect to x equals derivative of 4 is 0. Now, I'm going to go ahead and note that derivative of x with respect to x equals 1. So I'm going to call that 1. Derivative of y with respect to x, I'm going to go ahead and use a different notation and call it y prime. Just makes it easier to look at, especially when you get in more complicated equations. So I'm going to factor out, so this is going to be y prime. I'm going to factor out a 2/3 and write this as 1 divided by cube root of x plus 1 divided by cube root of y times this y prime equals 0. Now, if you divide both sides by 2/3, so if I do this, that gives you 1. 2/3 here, that just gives you 0. So basically what we're left is with this. All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and write this as 1 divided by cube root of y times y prime and subtract this from both sides because I'm trying to solve for y prime. So this is going to equal -1 divided by cube root of x. And then on the next slide, I'm going to go ahead and cross multiply and move this up here. So basically I have my derivative is going to be y prime is going to equal, let's see, where is it? Negative square root of y divided by square root of x. Now, we have to look when x is -3 square root of 3 and y is 1. So y prime would equal, if y is 1, that just gives us -1. And then when you take the cube root of, so -3, I'll just write it here, -3 square root of 3 to the 1/3 power. All right, so to rationalize the denominator here, we're going to multiply this by, let's see, -3 square root of 3 to the 2/3 power. And this is going to give me y prime equals 3 divided by 3 square root of 3, which equals, you have to do this to the denominator as well. And that's going to give you 1 divided by square root of 3. All right, now we can write our equation. So we're going to write y minus 1 equals 1 divided by square root of 3 times x minus, so it's going to end up being plus 3 square root of 3. Let's simplify this. We're going to get y equals 1 divided by square root of 3x plus, and this, when you multiply these two together, that just gives you 3. Now add the 1 to both sides plus 1. So this simplifies to y equals 1 divided by square root of 3x plus 4. That's basically your final answer. If you want, you can also rationalize the denominator here. So you get y equals square root of 3 divided by 3x plus 4. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.